Hello, folks. I'm the Red. This is Hollywood Animal, and last we left off, we had just put Flat Bottom into production, which is a movie written by Coleman Graves here, who went and contacted us. Just didn't really care about what was, didn't want money for it, didn't want anything. It's a personal story. He's claiming that this is a real story about his actual sister, in which she invented flat bottom paper bags and then got put into an institution so that a man could steal them from her. Uh, it's a realistic sounding story. I don't know about the veracity in terms of real life, whether it's entirely for. I mean, we could have waited years to do this and maybe made it a little better, but you know what? It's nice to just have it out now. We were also fighting with stolen hearts here. In that there are people attached to it. 4%. We could just end distribution on this. Empty Saloon made us plenty of money. Bruce Lambert here, who is a producer. If I said get us 3 years, that's not much. You're willing to go pretty cheaply. Ooh, well, this C plus on the Kinomark is as low as we've gotten in quite a while. But if you're a man, a woman's naked body shouldn't stir any emotion in you aside from approval. If you find naked women unattractive, you're most likely a Hollywood producer who has reduced the relations between the sexes to timid antics. This film is a hurting blow against the established dogmas and taboos that are preventing cinema from advancing. It's because it's got nudity. Did we just release 2 films with nudity? I didn't realize that we were doing, yeah, sort of Christ. If you voluntarily came to this film and watched it without squirming in disgust, then you can never repent, for even God will not forgive you for this. Well, apparently, God can't forgive you, so no point asking for forgiveness or, bothering to deal with the church anymore, if you have ever seen this film. Cinematographer Cornelius just leveled up. Yeah, first among the last. Empty Saloon also had nudity in it. Yeah. So an action comedy adventure. And then first among the last is a dramedy. In which the clumsy oaf rescues some hostages. Okay. I'm assuming the nudity in this area is going to be virtually all women. It's all going to be tits. Jack Murray. Contract expired. What have you... I can't actually go and look at your thing here. Your producer... Let's hire you for 3 more years. I am I'm still concerned here. Stolen Hearts. Whether or not this is in the bank robbery scene, the extras don't look too scared. The director tried his best, but he couldn't make them seem afraid of the robbers. I mean, do we want to... I kind of want to increase... Okay. Which movie is this? Stolen Hearts? Yeah, this is a real good movie. Go ahead. You're not scared, be scared. We want you to look scared. Try to look scared. Annual report. We are spending $500,000. Well, 400,000. Closer to 400,000 on regular expenses. Did we really lose another million? That doesn't seem right. So we started with 10 million. We lost 4. That should bring us down to 6. Negligible. 5. 4. I guess this seems about right. We're still, producing movies. And we got 3 movies. 3 of the top 10 are box office successes. Empty Saloon isn't yet finished, right? Still out. The Sicilian Tiger is 9th in critical acclaim. It's also a fan favorite, not top fan favorite, but medium level fan favorite, 4th on the list. Calvin Hobbs, our head of post, wants his contract extended. Head of maintenance also does. Our legal executive also. Will Doyle has established himself as an action director. For the Sicilian Tiger. Yeah. I mean, Will Doyle has, directed all of our top movies so far. We're about to have another major movie come out, though, that he's not going to be the director of. Stolen Hearts. The extra who got pistol whipped on set is demanding compensation for his injury. Yeah, let's pay the man. That's why we're building that petty cash fund. Bob Gray's son died suddenly. The director is worried about his emotional state. I mean, I get it. Bob. Take a watch. Oh no, those are cigars. We are... Ooh. Studio policy. Time to choose your path. You've overcome the initial hurdles and achieved your first successes. Now even the skeptics have little doubt. You're in this business for the long haul. No more time playing around in the kiddie pool. Now you're ready to stand up. Choose a direction and move forward with confidence. Yeah. So, ooh, Factory was not in the game when I last played. Produce strong, well-designed, professionally crafted products that consistently meet the needs of the average consumer and generate regular income. Leave unreasonable ambitions to visionaries and megalomaniacs. Advertising campaigns will pick up steam more quickly, gain an advantage when signing 10 years contracts. During demanding 7 days a week, 16 hours a day film shoots with a commercial rating of 5 to 7, the crew's happiness and loyalty will increase. Study the market and produce exactly what the public expects. We can do boutique, uncover the, well, someone was saying Trash King. Trash King, you know, Trash King can be fun. Trashy movies that can be fun. Exploitation, grotesque characters, and shoestring budgets. Plenty of blood, slime, and colorful sets. Forget all the sense of proportion, so-called good taste. Shoot it fast, shoot a lot, and shoot it fun. But the pompous intellectuals squirm as much as they like. Trash movies enjoy a slower decline in advertising effectiveness. And when working on trash films, all in-studio production processes will advance at twice the pace. When all in-studio production processes... I don't know exactly what that means. Trash pit, create crazy story elements and shoot exquisite trash of the highest caliber. There can be behemoth, make the movies everyone will see and do it with style and flair, impose your will on your friends and crush your enemies under your heel. Your studios will become a household name if your heady flight doesn't fall to vanity and ambition. Actors who work with you will establish themselves in any roles they perform, in pictures taking first place in box office receipts for the year. When a film's production budget exceeds $1 million, the number of viewers in the first week of release will increase by 25%. Attendance of films with a commercial rating of 9 will fall 25% more slowly. Or boutique. Boutique's what I went last time when I first played this game. I basically unlocked it, and then that's about where I stopped playing. Uncover the true essence of cinema. Experience with form and content, resonate with sophisticated audiences, try not to scare off everyone else. Your actors will establish themselves in any role they play. If the film wins a Pollux for Best Picture, you will see the development ceiling of all actors, directors, producers, cinematographers, and screenwriters, and attendance for films with an artistic rating of 9 will fall 24. I mean, we're really not getting anywhere near that right now. But the film school, advanced the development of actors, directors. Basically, we can push the ceiling, their skill ceiling, up with that. But I did have someone ask for us to go Trash King, and as much as I know that there is, remember Wendy? The mayor's daughter, the current mayor's daughter, not the guy running, not the district attorney running for mayor, but the current sitting mayor. There's a achievement for getting her to be a rank 10 actor. And to do that, you have to get this film school so that you can train her. But I believe you also can change your studio policy later down the line. And so we're going to go Trash King. I also just like trash movies. Had someone ask it, I'm happy to do it. Wait, what? Okay. I I don't know what defines a trash movie. Is all of our movies trash now, or do they have to have like some kind of trashy element? Release 6 sequels to a single trash film within a year. I don't know what a trash film is though. Reward, use 2 trash elements per film in the story editor. Hire incredibly cheap and fast contractors for post-production. Release a trash film garnering 1.5 million viewers. Reward, play 2 trash films at a single screening. So we can do, what is it called? There's a name for it. And then release a trash film with a Pollux Award-winning actor or actress. So, I think the first thing is, this trash pit. We have to build this. It can be built anywhere, it looks like. Let's go ahead and start building it. I mean, we've committed. Loser whaler? Ooh, that's a... What? Not a good move. Not a good script. Yeah, really not a good script. We're working on the script doctor. Okay. The freelance writers we can hire now. We have one writer. What? Romance historical. Western with a romance. So let's get you working on that. Felix, let's finish this and how many other... I mean, you're a romance writer, so you're gonna be quite a while until you could get to this. This is just a mess of a movie, though. Fantasy Kingdom Cop. Go ahead and write that. Flat bottom here. It's through pre-production. And is suffering already. I mean, we get security on set. Okay. Total days is over 100 here. I'm inclined to say take it slow. Because we just had one of the actors. Yeah, Bob. I have given you cigars recently. Let's say some whiskey. Maybe not the thing to give you right now. Your kid just died. One of your kids just died, so taking it slow largely for his sake. I want these watches to finish because I want to give him one of them too. Organize everything again. But I don't actually want to organize this. I just want to check your freshness here for this movie. The antagonist gets killed. No, the Pyrrhic victory, the protagonist gets killed. So this can't have the same ending. Because each of these movies can only have one ending. And we're gonna release this in April. It is a good movie. 5.6, so I'm gonna say 7,000 250, and then let's just say 500. I don't know. Reorganize advertising from the start again. And to the very edge, this is a tropical island romance adventure. In which the daring adventure romances the criminal mastermind, then shoots him as she's struggling for a better life. I'm gonna say intellectuals are gonna like this. Let's romantic adventure. Papers. And, well, maybe rather than papers, let's put it on billboards. And in Spark. Let's go ahead and confirm that. No, you are not setting a horse on fire, Anthony. Oh. Well, it would make for a good film. But no, don't set a horse on fire. No. Things games make you consider doing. Things people have done. You're gonna want a gift here. We haven't given you anything in quite a while, so I'm happy to give you both cigars and whiskey. The director is running the set like a barracks. He tells the film crew when to sleep, when to wake up, and what to eat, all according to his own strictly controlled schedule. No bullying people, either. I should have waited to give you the gifts. But, ooh. Wilson Gray exposed the agent. You'll no longer be able to... Homer will no longer be able to target Wilson. But Bobby Butler, you can do so. And this is not where I'm wanting to go. I want to go hiring people. And again, Gernstein. If I check this guy. Homer, check that one. And we're gonna put another movie into production here in a moment. I'm wanting Stolen Hearts to finish, because it's holding like some people as on the set unnecessarily. Go ahead and pay for the final bit. Boone, do we have another idea for you? No. So go ahead and just try to find us another idea. Selection of candidates for the Pollux Award 1933. It's time to choose which films you'll nominate for the Pollux Award this year. Any film released during the previous calendar year is eligible for the Golden Statue. Sicilian Tiger, right? Wow. That's a lot of reputation. Yeah, we're gonna do additional promotion for it. Best cinematography. How would I... So, this is best film. I'm gonna say best cinematography. I mean, it's Sicilian Tiger's gonna be the one we nominate for all of these, right? Best actor. Peter Holland, yeah, you're gonna be trying for that. Best actress. Alma James was protagonist here. The Mayor's Daughter was Sally Neal. So Alma's a better, but this was a better... Well, this is more artistically inclined movie. So... Best Director, again, Sicilian Tiger. Our Best Director is Will Doyle. Produced a number of good things for us. It's not the only film he produced that year. Best Screenplay. Again, Sicilian Tiger? And I think rather than putting that on best film, we're gonna try for best director. Okay. Flat Bottom. We want to go Bob Gray. I want to give you a watch. The Landlord's Finished Post. So, Will Doyle's capped at 8 stars. Good to know. Working Man is a corrupt officials. Comedy, drama, romance. There's some slapstick mayhem. This is sort of a slice of life. But it's not going to be coming out soon, so let's put it there. And, again, I'm waiting until Stolen Hearts finishes before I put something else into production. Get some superior sound studio. Fast track is going to be 15. That's 1,200 days. The concert hall is only 2 years. If we can get it down to just over a year. In Birmingham, Alabama, 4 were killed during a race riot. The media cites the release of the comedy Anthony and Dushana as the source of the contention. Rioting began after Birmingham Methodist Bishop Thomas Botsey wrote an open letter against the film, calling for violence. In the story of Anthony and Dushana, a white linguistics professor named Anthony bets a colleague that he can teach a black girl, Dushana, good manners and proper speech. In the end, he falls in love with the girl and kisses her on the lips. Many viewers were violently outraged by the scene. Some called the film a disgusting piece of work, which was splitting the soul of America. In the letter that sparked the riot, Bishop Thomas Botsey wrote that the film was an offense against the white face of God and declared that if black lips touch white lips, they should be whipped. Race riots have flared up in some cities across Georgia and Mississippi, but were suppressed by the police. They were also probably attended by some police, but, you know. Experts have nominated a number of contenders. Wait, so each of these are giving us some level of influence for each one we put in, or each one people have agreed with? Stolen Hearts. Peter Hodges has a scene where he digs a grave, but he looks like he's never held a shovel in his life. Keep doing it. New story element not found. Go ahead and repeat it. And we're going to get that Pollux Award here. Our legal executive, Dale Haynes. Silvano Gris, mayor of Deltmont, North Carolina, lost the election yesterday, and today he's been kicked out of his family and he's under investigation by the police. Gris believes his life and career were ruined by our filmed Empty Saloon, in which he says we illegally used his image. Now he's demanding compensation for moral damages. There are some similarities. The character of a corrupt official appears in public with his dog, cheats on his wife, and is suspected of contract killings, taking bribes to the mafia. However, Gris is threatening to go to court for other reasons. He's especially outraged by the scene where the character bursts into tears after being punched in the nose. The former mayor believes this episode alone cost him 10% of the vote because they don't like weaklings in Delmont. I'm not gonna pay that imbecile. The Diamond Lizard poker tournament is about to start over in Vegas. The best players are around the country and will be at the Rochelle Hotel for the month, playing poker every day until the one with the most skills takes the whole pot. I've always dreamed of the Diamond Lizard since I was a little girl. Let me go for 2 months so I can show off my skills? Sure. You're not exactly a great actor. We're holding on to you largely because I can't let anything go. Here's another suit being filed against us. I mean, this dude has to claim, well, he has to claim he was suspected of contract killings to have a case here. I was going to say he has to claim to have committed, but doesn't have to claim to actually have committed. Charismatic criminal as a protagonist. Now unlocked. We have new story ideas. We've got a comedy, Fantasy Kingdom. I'm gonna say none of those are. That's not a fit for you, Terry. Let's run this case here. Unsuccessful search for dirt, but I can send you back in. We found some dirt. Wow, they'll say. For this is for Gernstein's producer, high quality producer. Yeah. $3 years. You'll give it to us for free. We'll steal this one too. And editors. Let me all editor. Oh, you're a 5-star editor. Wait, hold on. Our top editor right now is 5 stars. I'm inclined to just steal a chaste and a perfectionist. Do I want? We really don't need you is the thing, but I kind of just don't want anyone. I kind of want to grab you, to keep you away from anyone else. You know? If I was to say, we can't, not firing, we go management, and, what's your name? Andy Bohr? No, we can't search for dirt on you guys. Well, I'm gonna start having Homer check some around people. We're finished preparing. We've committed to doing everything we're going to here. Okay, we won that lawsuit. The Gerstein brothers suing us again. I mean, we did just steal another one of their employees. This movie we can end distribution on. First among the last, made us a profit. Pyrrhic victory, B+ on the Kinomark. Very average. It's a scam selling tickets for this. Instead of film, we're offered a series of incoherent moving pictures. Who will suffer the punishment for this? Alas, we know no one will. Meanwhile, it's always the same ones who suffer. The ordinary American getting treated like idiots by Hollywood. Yep. I mean, that's just... It is such a grandiose objection. Story is locked in fresh. What I want here is Stolen Hearts to finish. But first we're going to have the Pollux Awards. Welcome to the first annual Pollux Award ceremony. My name is Harold. We've chosen quite a moment to begin, haven't we? The people are angry, they're desperate, some are so outraged they're smashing up movie theaters, and others don't even know how they'll feed their families tomorrow. To ease these social tensions a little, we've decided to gather all the millionaires into one room so they can hand out golden statues to each other. First, the nominees for Best Actor, and the winner is... Peter Holland. I love that. Next, the nominees for Best Actress, and the winner is... Genevieve Simmons. Gernstein. Gernstein had... It was either us or Gernstein there. Next, the nominees for Best Director, and the winner is... Alfred Woods. Again, between us and Gernstein. Next, the nominees for Best Screenplay, and the winner is... Ollie Hughes. Next, the nominees for Best Cinematography, and the winner is... Jasper Day. Oh, we and Gernstein are just splitting these awards. Next, the nominees for Best Film, and the winner is... Glitter in the Eyes. This concludes the 1933 Pollux Awards. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again next year. So we actually got some awards there. We got 2 awards. What's these stars? No, seriously, what is this star though? Trial's gonna finish here. The day before his inauguration, Franklin D. Roosevelt promised a series of reforms that would restore the banks, stabilize prices, and reduce unemployment. The president-elect assured everyone that America would see a positive change within the first 100 days of his administration. The media called Roosevelt's policies the New Deal. The court, again, finding in favor of Gernstein. The latest issues of the LA Tribute, again, accusing us. Stolen Hearts here can go ahead and... Wow, it's going up. Everyone's gonna learn a little from this. I wonder if no, the actors who are stuck on the project but not actually on the project are not getting anything from this. Let's throw a rap party, start post-production, and Emma, you can work on it. Our studio is now very good at producing sound quality. Let's start post-production. And I want to check actors. Sally, busy in post-production of Stolen Heart. You guys shouldn't be busy in post-production. Peter Hodges, like we checked Peter Hodges here, Pete Hodges, rather than Peter Holland. Wow. I mean, I don't know what went wrong there. Hopefully, when this movie comes out of production, you'll, you know, fix yourselves. But we're gonna start another project here. I'm looking for a less merry fellow on Earth. Love interests are going to end up stale. It's a good script, but Sherry Cask here is just as good. You've got 42 days left. Your contract. We're gonna shoot this on location if it'd be better to do so. I'm checking, what I'm looking at is the dates here, and really the only thing we need to shoot on a set is the city interiors. Everything else, well, if we shot the city streets, it'd actually save us a significant amount, both in pre-production time and production time. So we're gonna shoot the major scenes on sets and the other scenes, the minor scenes, on location. We're gonna use the same technologies that we've been using the whole time. Good crew and extras and props. Let's get a producer on this. And this is an action movie. Yeah, if I scroll down here, Peter Holland, still busy in post-production. Okay. Like, I don't know what's up with that. But Peter Hodges, you're gonna have a sidekick. And we're gonna have a corrupt official being played by Joanne Spencer. Let's stamp this project. And I think I'm going to start another project immediately beside it. Main here. I'm gonna get Harry working on this one. It's gonna go on Soundstage 5. You prefer shooting on location. But this is so much quicker. Well, it's significantly quicker, actually. better part of a month quicker. So go ahead. Your same setup. The major scenes get shot on sound stages, but you can shoot some things on location. Same technology. We're gonna put crew, props, and extras. We need a producer for this. We need a director. We need a wayward soul as the lead. The corrupt official, you're going to be played by Lydia. Wayward soul, Betty. And we're going to stamp this one and put 2 projects in side by side. And I think actually in this storm we're gonna call it here. I'm still like this bug here with Stolen Hearts really kind of threw me. Especially like I haven't otherwise noticed any bugs in this game. So, you know, it's otherwise been smooth. So seeing that bug has kind of been the thing that put me on tilt, kind of threw me off my game. I mean, I just don't know what else to say about it. It's sometimes I have a real problem. That when I get tilted, I get real tilted sometimes. And I gotta work on that. But, you know, hopefully it resolves itself when we release it. Hopefully they don't, like, get perpetually stuck in limbo and we can never use them again or something. Right now, I'm suspecting it will have to go all the way through release before they'll come back. But, I mean, it shouldn't be breaking for us. Were they? I will have to check. Again, this is same session, same recording session. It's going to be the last one I do today. And I'm going to go check that. Whether or not they were the 2 that we extended their contract, because I know there were 2 people who we extended their contract. And if they're the same people, I'm going to assume that's what the bug's being caused by. But, we're doing good. We got 2... is there an easy place to check it? This is our friends. This is our studio policy. I mean, it's Peter Holland, Best Actor. And then it was our Jasper Day for cinematography. We got 2 awards for that movie. Is there a way we can check where all the other awards went, like, easily? But we should also consider this. I wonder what's the difference between the white ones and the green ones. I was to say, okay, this is blocked right now because of Gernstein. We would have to unblock it. Gernstein would like better ticket prices. Gernstein would not like limiting film budgets. How much would this limit? Any studio that releases a film with a production budget higher than $600,000 may be fined or expelled from the alliance. Any studio that releases 4 more films in a calendar year. I mean, we're releasing film like factory. I mean, that was, it was one of the options here. We can't go searching for it now, but we're releasing them like on a regular schedule, and that would just be bad for us. We could ban extensive working conditions. This is competitor espionage. Evergreen was the other head of the movie studio that came visit us, that told us, you know, we got to get along with Gernstein. Not for the sake of Gernstein or anything, but because it's going to happen one way or another, and we need to be part of it. But, all of that's considerations for next time. If you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time, where we're going to start... I mean, this is 11 days. This is less than 2 weeks out, this trash pit, and we're going to see what comes out of the trash pit. And then maybe, you know, if we produce enough good trash movies, I think we have to, like, fill this up, and then we get to switch to a new studio policy. And I think I'll switch to the artistic one, the one that lets us train up our actors to raise their caps. But that's a long way off. In any case, if you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time, where we will continue playing Hollywood Animal.